for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Expedition to a New Moon. We find Taurus, Crystal, Scott, and Professor Mace aboard the Evening Star, discussing plans for colonizing a new moon.
But, Father, what's so unusual about a new moon?
This moon resembles our Earth so much, we think it may have an atmosphere.
And if it has an atmosphere, it can be colonized.
Aye, we can use a little more productive land in this solar system. Precisely why you're going there, Taurus. We need a complete survey.
Then we'll have to make a geological survey as well.
Right. Your ship is outfitted with all the necessary equipment.
Of course, Chris. We'll be taking the new survey ship.
Scott, have you had a chance to look over the new ship since your return?
Not yet, Professor. We better go down and check it out now.
Good. It's being outfitted in Tube 3. The Chief expects you to blast off at 6:03 a.m. Earth time.
Aye, we're no sooner than get back to home base, and here we go again.
Now, Taurus. Father has just explained that the target is approaching orbital position for blastoff.
Otherwise, we'll have to delay the project for another year.
Notify the Chief. We'll make the deadline, Professor.
Come on, gang. Let's get going.
You and Taurus tested the surveyor, didn't you, Scott?
Yes, Crystal. But the instrumentation wasn't complete at the time. We still have a lot of equipment to check out. There she is. That's going to be our home for a while. How do you like the Surveyor, Chris?
It's a beautiful ship.
It's probably the most completely equipped survey ship ever built, with all the equipment necessary to do a geological survey. The control section can be ejected and act as a landing sphere.
I'd feel more at home in the Starduster. This ship is too slow.
Taurus, this is a survey mission, not a space race.
There goes our moonmobile aboard. It's built to travel over any kind of terrain. It's going to come in real handy.
Aye, Skipper. I'm glad they remembered spacemen are allergic to walking. Ha ha ha!
Okay, gang, let's get aboard and check this baby out. Got to be ready for blastoff at 0600 in the morning.
Now hear this. Clear the tube for blastoff.
Reactors, go.
Umbilical, go.
Cabin pressure, go.
Tube doors opening.
Ready and counting. 10, 9.
Angle of blastoff 320, vector 4.
Correcting angle. Trajectory angle, go.
Increasing power. OS 3, 2, 1, 0.
Trajectory good, approaching target velocity.
Count it.
Roger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shut off. A-OK, we're in free flight.
Oh, this baby's got a kick like a mule.
What's the matter, Taurus? Can't you take it anymore?
There's more pounds of me to be pressed than there is of you, lass.
That's for sure.
Check the course, Chris.
Right on target, Scott. 2 points off the twin star mirror.
Right. And our flight plan velocity should get us there in 12 space periods.
So we may as well relax and enjoy the scenery.
Except for one thing, Taurus. We'll be getting into an uncharted area. Turn on your forward viewer and keep a sharp lookout.
Okay, Skipper.
Where will this new assignment into uncharted areas take Crystal, Scott, and Taurus? Be sure and see the next exciting episode of Space Angel. for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Expedition to a New Moon. Last time, Scott, Torres, and Crystal were instructed to board a new survey ship and venture into an uncharted area where they were to explore a new moon. The survey ship is now approaching its destination, where they must land and prepare for their expedition.
There it is. Take a look in your viewer.
Mirror, the red giant. Look at the size of those suns, Skipper.
If we took our solar system and placed our sun in the middle of that red star, Mars would barely touch the surface.
That's big.
Scott, center focus 20 degrees east and south. There's our moon.
She's sure coming up fast, Skipper.
Yes, we're intercepting its orbit head-on. Prepare to reduce speed.
Aye, Skipper. DX tubes ready for firing, sir.
Give us a gravity count, Chris.
0.1, 0.2, 3, 4, 5.
Deflect 2 degrees out. Fire 3. Stand by. I'm placing this baby into orbit.
We're in orbit, Scott.
Horace, prepare the landing sphere.
Aye, Skipper.
We're going to take a trip downstairs.
There doesn't appear to be any atmosphere, Scott.
We'll soon find out, Chris. We're sure not gonna go without our space helmets.
Hate to mention it, Skipper, but who's going to watch the store?
We can control the surveyor by remote control. When we land, we'll set up a station. That'll be our home base for a while. We'll land this big baby after we prepare a pad.
Just thought I'd ask.
$80,000 feet and dropping fast.
Stand by retro rockets, Taurus.
Aye, lad.
This is strange, Scott. The gravity indicator keeps switching. Now it's negative. There it goes again.
Reading.
Well, now it's just about double Earth's gravity.
So how do you make a landing, Skipper? We may begin hopping like a jackrabbit in another minute.
40,000.
Fire retros. Must be gravity strips. Let's pick one and try it.
Aye, Skipper.
Scott, we're falling.
Pretty fast, Skipper. Good work, Skipper. That landing was much softer than I expected.
I share your sentiments. Now let's roll up the moon buggy and see what the climate's like outside. What's the oxygen indicator suggest, Taurus?
There's an atmosphere, lad, but we can't breathe it.
But if there's air...
It's frozen. You see that funny-looking iceberg? There's your atmosphere.
That might just explain the crazy gravity on this moon.
How do you mean, Skipper?
At double Earth's gravity, the air must have been pulled down and formed into these glaciers. Notice how they appear in rows?
Well, now that you mention it...
Stand by. Something's pulling us over.
Well, trapped in their moonmobile on a strange new moon. What will happen to Scott, Crystal, and Taurus? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel.
Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel,
in the story of
Expedition to a New Moon. You remember last time, Scott, Taurus, and Crystal blasted off in a specially built survey ship to explore a newly discovered moon. They left the main body of the ship in suspended orbital flight and landed on the planet in the control sphere. Embarking from the sphere in their specially equipped moonmobile, they started their survey of the new moon. While exploring, they discovered that the gravity on this planet was in strips. As they neared one of these gravity strips, a strange force grasped the ship. Even with power and throttle full forward, they were pulled slowly but steadily backward into the gravity strip.
Are you all right?
I can't seem to move, Skipper. I feel so heavy.
It's hard to breathe, Scott.
We're caught in one of those gravity belts. If I can activate this engine again.
What's wrong, lad?
I can't reach it. I think I can make it. Taurus, you're a bull.
I felt so heavy I couldn't even blink my eyes.
Clean living, Skipper.
Before we do much traveling, I suggest we set up our lunar station and land the surveyor.
Good idea, lad. This place is not too friendly, and I'd feel better if we had a home base to run to.
Taurus, you roll out the shelter dome while I find a good spot to set her up.
Okay, Skipper.
We better hurry, Scott. We haven't much daylight left.
You're right. Inside that creeping shadow, it's cold enough to freeze the atmosphere.
Where do you want it, Skipper?
Over there, Taurus.
Here she comes. Good catch, Skipper.
Okay. Everybody stand back.
Watch closely, lass, and you'll see how a king-sized igloo is hatched.
That should give us ample living quarters.
Now let's attach the landing sphere and set up housekeeping.
Well, now to test the equipment.
Go ahead, Skipper.
Everything seems to be in order. Let's see if we can pick up a surveyor. There. That should be it. Check it on the screen. Yep, that's her, all right.
She's holding a stable orbit. We'll bring her down in the morning, eh, Skipper?
Yes, but first we'll have to build a hard pad to land her on.
Whoa. Lucky for us, we're not out there. The temperature's dropping 10 degrees a second.
Look out there. Did you ever see such a sight?
Aye, but we're as snug as bugs in here. And 'tis a beautiful sight to see.
Hey! What? Scott! What's that?
Those are rocks exploding from a sudden change in temperature.
Suffering Jupiter. This is something we didn't plan for.
Scott, we're losing air.
We've been hit. Our shielding's punctured.
Their lunar station losing air after being punctured by exploding rocks. How will Scott, Crystal, and Taurus be able to get out alive?
Don't miss the next exciting episode of Scott McCloud, Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of
Expedition to a New Moon. Remember last time, having had a narrow escape from death by falling over the cliff, Taurus got the Moonmobile going again so they could get back to setting up their lunar station. Having set it up and checked to see if the surveyor was holding a stable orbit, Mira, the red giant, started a series of explosions. Rocks punctured their lunar house, and it started to collapse from lack of pressure.
Quick, Taurus. Flip on our auxiliary compressor.
Aye, Skipper.
Give us the pressure reading, Chris.
8.5 pounds and dropping.
Pressure suits, lad?
No time. We'll never make it.
Pressure at 6.3, Scott.
This is it, Skipper?
Now what's the reading, Crystal?
It's still holding at 6.3 pounds.
I don't get it.
Pressure at 8.5 pounds and rising.
Ever hear of an old-fashioned self-sealing inner tube, Taurus?
Well, if that isn't the blasted... Of course. This station's nothing but a flat inner tube. I'll be darned.
Of course, if we'd been hit by a really large fragment, I wouldn't have been so confident.
You dog, you could have told us. I was frantic.
How about you getting your father on the televiewer, Chris? He'll want to know what we found on this moon.
Yes, sir, right away. Yes, Dad. And the atmosphere is frozen in strip.
Frozen atmosphere, eh? Scott, what happens when ice is heated?
It melts, then turns to steam, Professor.
Exactly. Now listen, and listen carefully. You are going to try a little experiment.
Go ahead, Professor.
Basically, what we are going to attempt is utilize kinetic energy derived from the various gravity belts on your moon. This friction shall generate a continuous heat.
But, Professor, wouldn't that create a flood condition?
Possibly, if the heat generated were not hot enough. To ensure against this possibility, you are going to plant a thermonuclear activator within the depths of the moon.
Now.
All clear, Scott?
I've got you, Professor. We'll contact you later. Over.
Good luck. Out.
Well, let's get busy.
Following Professor Mace's instruction, they planted the magnetic electrodes at strategic points between the gravity belts.
How far from the next gravity belt, Taurus?
Almost there, Skipper. Okay, slow down. There it is. That should do it, lad. We've planted almost 200 of these magnetic electrodes.
All right, back to the station. This next step is a doozy.
I don't mind telling you, Skipper, I was scared silly when we planted that thermonuclear activator. What if it had gone off?
Nothing could happen unless we trigger it. And that doesn't occur until we're a safe distance out in space.
Then our job here is about finished, eh, Skipper?
As soon as I check our circuits, we'll bring our ship out of orbit and blast off.
Good. I'll prepare the landing pad while you're doing that.
Good grief.
Pistol?
It's the surveyor. Something's wrong. Look.
Why, it's being pulled out of orbit.
Look. It's falling towards the twin sun.
Another moment, and their surveyor rocket will burn up in the atmosphere of the twin suns. Then, how will they ever get back? Be sure to see the next exciting episode of Space Angel.
Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of
Expedition to a New Moon. Remember last time, having talked to Professor Mace, Scott, Torres, and Crystal were on their way to plant thermonuclear activators within the depths of the moon Mira. Having planted over 200 electrodes, which would not be triggered until they were out in space, they left for the Surveyor rocket, only to find Mira's magnetic field pulling it out of orbit.
Quick, Torres. Activate remote controls on the Surveyor.
Aye, Skipper. Activated. Engines on.
Facing Mira Suns, Taurus.
Maybe we can blast her out.
Pressure up, lad. Fire when ready.
Stand by.
I could feel the heat from here.
I'm changing the orbit path. The Surveyor will circle over us now.
Like orbiting the North Pole on Earth, eh, lad?
In a way. All set, gang?
Set.
Go ahead, lad.
Switching to ILS, Chris.
She's on the beam, Scott.
Okay, Torres, looks good. Extend landing legs.
Roger, Skipper.
There she is, gang. Perfect touchdown. Good work.
I, for one, am sure glad to see that baby.
Okay, let's get out of here.
What about the shelter, Scott?
Leave it. There's no time to dismantle. Take a look back there.
Aye, lass, you wouldn't want to spend another night here, would you?
Torres, reading.
She's not clear yet, Skipper. She's still struggling through the scrambled gravity belts.
As soon as we're clear, we'll change all that.
She's clear.
Flame out.
She's in free fall.
First, we'll activate the electrodes we planted back there. Get set, everybody. Here goes. Now, here we've got a grandstand seat.
How much longer, Skipper?
Just a couple of seconds now.
It's working. Father was right.
A beautiful sight. An Earth being born right before our eyes.
This is fantastic. Look at that.
What a spot for an asparagus ranch. That has to be the place.
It looks like Earth in its formative stage.
Just think. In a few hundred years, there'll be cities down there. People working, a whole new life taking shape.
Aye, Skipper. But I sure hope we get back down there before then.
Why, Taurus?
Oh, soon those trout streams are going to be jumping. And I sure would like to do some fishing before those Sunday picnickers start to clutter them up. And so ends another exciting adventure with Scott McCloud, Space Angel.
It is the 31st century. Ulysses killed the giant Cyclops when he rescued the children and his son Telemachus. But the ancient gods of Olympus are angry and threaten a terrible revenge.
Mortals, you defy the gods? I sentence you to travel among unknown stars. Until you find the kingdom of Hades, your bodies will stay as lifeless stone.
Ulysses, no one else can do the things you do. Ulysses, always fighting all the evil forces, bringing peace and justice to all.
Can you hear me, Heratos? Direct the second radar to the right.
Is it better now, Athena?
More to the right.
The right.
Yes, good. Now the other one.
That should be here.
Yes, but faster, Heratos. A manned spacecraft is coming into our area.
I'm hurrying, Athena. All right, I'm ready. Put welcoming signals in operation. Human beings coming into our orbit. I have waited for this moment for so long. Oh, 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 oh. That's enough. No more, please.
Heratos.
Must you always persecute me? Grant me peace. You already blinded me. What more do you want of me?
We want to restore your sight.
Restore my sight?
We will do that, but on one condition. An earthling named Ulysses will soon arrive. Send him to the graveyard of the wrecks and hulks. We will give you back your sight if you send Ulysses there.
No, I won't do it. Not at that price. It would be condemning the man to death. No one has ever returned from there. Athena, stop the signal at once. Stop the signal, Athena. You must stop the signal immediately.
No.
No.
Heratos, obey us, or we will destroy you and Athena.
Oh, no, not Athena. You mustn't harm her. Athena! Stop! Not Athena! Stop! I will obey. I promise. I'll do as you say. Athena!
Heratos?
Athena.
Heratos, what is it?
Athena!
Are you all right? You're not hurt?
No, I'm all right.
What happened to you?
Oh, it was my own fault. As usual, I fell down again.
Oh.
Come, we must contact that spaceship.
But you said...
I know.
Do you read me? Do you read me?
Shirka, please activate central screen.
Oh, what a beauty.
No, keep quiet. I'm sure she's a female Zotrian. Look. Do you read me? Can you hear me? My name's Athena. Welcome to our planet.
Transmission fading. Impossible to re-establish contact.
But great galaxies, did you see what I saw? We've got to get her back. She's a Zotrian like me.
Yes, that's right, Father. And if Athena's really a Zotrian, perhaps she would be able to show us the way to Zotra.
From Zotra, even a robot would be able to find her.
Oh, Ulysses, we must find her.
All right. Shirka, put us on a direct course towards Athena.
Oh, hooray!
Athena!
Oh. was lonely, but now you're here.
You're all alone?
Up till now, yes, all alone with Heratos.
Choo! Oh, may I present Telemachus? How are you?
Welcome.
His father, Ulysses?
Welcome to our planet.
And he's No-No.
Ah, isn't he splendid?
Oh boy.
Athena, may I welcome you to our humble planet. My name is Heratos. Why don't you invite our guests into our home and prepare a meal for them?
Oh boy, I could eat a bucket of bolts.
Heratos is an archaeologist. He spent his life making discoveries among the nebulae.
It's fantastic.
There's more.
Unbelievable.
And this is only a small part of his museum. It goes on and on. This is what he calls his laboratory.
What a strange picture.
Heratos drew it himself. It's the shape of a spaceship like the one he found me in.
He found you?
I was all alone in a spaceship. That's all I know.
I always believed in the old legends that spoke of other worlds beyond Olympus. I felt sure that if only I could work out the precise route through space, I would find the origins of these old stories. Years later, I came across an unbelievable sight. A spacecraft of a kind I'd never seen before. It was sending out distress signals with no one to hear. But the astonishing thing was, in the whole ship, nothing was amiss. Everything was in perfect order. I decided to have a closer look. But there wasn't a soul on board. It was only when I entered the hibernation chamber that I saw her. She's breathing. A mysterious sphere caught my eye. Perhaps it could tell me something about this ship and the little girl. Should I take it as well?
Heratos, go. Do not touch the black sphere.
What am I hearing? Whose voices are these? Were they the voices of the gods? I didn't think so. That black sphere turned out to be a logbook with a map of Olympus and a passage through the galactic glaciers. And then, oh, my eyes! I took the child in my arms and left the ship. I have no idea how I came to this asteroid. It was Athena's parents who possessed that map, which showed an escape route from Olympus. But the gods decided it was not for them.
And you are quite sure the route through the galactic glaciers was stored within that mysterious black sphere?
There can be no doubt. I've tried to draw it from memory many times, but I've never been able to. I saw it only for a few seconds, but it was there.
Mumbling moons.
Ulysses, if you do not fear the gods, I will gladly give you all the details that I can remember of the map.
Wow!
Galloping spaceships.
You will spend the night here with us, and tomorrow you will leave with the map.
Heratos, why don't you come along with us? Both you and Athena. Don't you want to?
Yeah.
That's right, Heratos. We'll all go together to find a way through these dangerous glaciers.
No, I have long since abandoned such hopes.
Oh, can't we go too?
I am much too old to take part in more trials and adventures, Athena. Why do you delay? You gave your word, now keep it. With my sight restored, I could read books again, see this tiny planet. Oh, Athena, I could never bear it if I lost you. Oh, Athena, I could never bear it if I lost you. Oh, what a terrible coward I am, Athena. Here is the map. Follow the trajectory. May it guide you through the galactic glaciers in peace.
Many thanks, Heritas. I am grateful.
May you be protected by all the gods, Ulysses.
Athena, come on. Aren't you coming along with us in our ship?
Thanks, but I can't go. I want to, but I better stay.
Come with us. Please, this asteroid can't be much fun.
No, it isn't, but I have to stay. I'm sorry, it's my duty to stay with Heritas. He needs me. He's all the family I have now. I love him. Perhaps it will be for the best. Have a safe journey.
Before you go away forever, I want to remember what you look like.
Goodbye, Heritas. I wish you well.
By the great solar system, take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Farewell, sir.
What's the matter?
Are they gone?
Yes, they flew off in their spaceship.
They wanted you to go with them.
They knew I couldn't go with them. I would never leave you here alone. This is my home.
Oh.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Athena, today I committed a terrible crime.
You what?
I condemned them all to death. They think they're following the route to the galactic glaciers. But I have given them a map to the graveyard of wrecks and hulks.
Why? What made you?
The gods. I had to do it, or they would have destroyed us both.
Shirka, put the ship on automatic guidance. Follow this trajectory. Apply full power for speed.
Full power applied.
How could I ever do such a thing? I am the meanest creature in the universe.
There is a way. We might make it in time. We'll try to head them off.
But how? What can we do to save them now? It's too late.
You must help me. I can't operate the spaceship alone.
Press the blue button first.
Oh, let's hope this old ship still flies. We're off, if it doesn't fall apart. This time those gods aren't going to win, I promise.
Stand by. We are approaching a zone of gravitational attraction. Power infinite. Request change in course. Imperative.
That's strange.
I never saw anything so weird in my life. Looks like a dump for wrecked ships. Ah!
Unidentified space vessel has damaged our right rear thrust engine.
Shirka, how much damage?
Rear thrust member damaged in T83 circuit. Feed line severed. Continuing tests.
You three stay here. I'll make an outside inspection.
Shirka, put up displays on all small screens covering the circumference of the entire spaceship at once.
As you requested, Telemachus.
It is the shape of a spaceship like the one he found me in.
Can't be any question about it. That must be Atina's original ship.
Hey, Yumi, we weren't supposed to leave the control center.
Spacecraft approaching from the stern.
Hello. Come in, Ulysses. Come in, Yumi. Do you read me? Come in, Ulysses. Change course. Repeat, alter course. You're headed for high gravitational center, the graveyard for wrecks and hulks. Do you read me?
Wait, Yumi. That spaceship must have been damaged in the collision.
It's true, it is from Zotra, Telemachus. If Heritos was right, then the mysterious sphere might still be in it. We'll soon find out.
Yumi!
Imperative alert. Imperative alert. Energy of magnetic field rising rapidly. All objects within zone being propelled toward magnetic center. Imperative alert.
Where are they? Where are the children, Circa?
They have not yet returned from spacecraft involved in collision.
Ulysses! Telemachus, come in! Ulysses, you must escape. You're in a trap set by the gods. Please, try to get away as fast as you can.
What's that?
Please pardon me, my friend, but the gods made me betray you. I'm sorry. I have directed you towards the graveyard of wrecks and hulks. You must get away quickly, Ulysses. I tried to resist them, but they didn't leave me any choice. Forgive me and farewell, my friend.
Heritos.
Energy control won't function anymore. All circuits have been cut.
Our spacecraft now captured in field of attraction of magnetic mass. We have 7 minutes to activate retro-accelerators. That is the maximum time limit.
Impossible. The ship is directly in front of the one where Yumi and Telemachus are. If we activate the retro-accelerators, we'll destroy them, Shirka.
Yumi!
Telemachus, come quick!
Wait for me!
I'm over here!
It's the black sphere!
The whole record of their voyage, and if we could read it, we'd solve the mystery of where Atina came from, Telemachus. Ah! The spaceship's moving!
What's going on?
Gravitationally speaking, we're on our way toward that scary planet, moving fast.
Telemachus! Yumi! No, can you hear me?
Yes, Father!
What's that out there?
It can only be Atina and Heritos' ship.
Atina! Atina!
Oh, they'll smash crash flatter than a pancake. We have to do something.
All of you return to me here in the Odyssey. We have only a few minutes to escape.
No, we can't. Atina and Heritos need our help. We've got to try to save them, Father.
Telemachus, return here immediately.
Now we've done it. We're hooked onto the ship. Quick, you have to turn off the thrust power unit. Otherwise, the ship will crash into the planet as well, Telemachus.
Yes, but I don't know which controls stop the engine. The controls are complicated.
No.
Telemachus! Yumi!
Oh, boy.
Ulysses!
Quick, we must get away.
Father, we can't let them die, but what can we do to help them?
We must hope we can direct this spacecraft towards their ship in time. With any luck, we will change their trajectory beyond the field of attraction. I've already programmed Shirker to plot a course so this ship will just graze their ship, but there's no time to lose.
In 25 seconds, retro propulsors programmed to go into action. 15 seconds. 5 seconds.
Hurry!
Oh.
Ah! Wait! The sphere!
Telemachus!
Going to be all right now.
Yay!
Do you suppose they'll be all right?
No, we could never catch up with them. But we can be fairly sure that one day they'll land on another planet. And knowing them, it won't be long before their new world will be full of birds and flowers.
Superhero Mighty Man.
Hi there.
And YUKK, the world's ugliest dog.
Hiya, folks. Jeez, they don't make clocks the way they used to.
It's Mighty Man and YUKK.
That's us. No! Don't lift them!
I told you not to lift your house. Gold teeth. This is the jewelry store I told you about.
It better have lots of gold, Dr. Decay. I want gold. Ah, these walls are a piece of cake. I'll chew my way in. Now for the gold. I'll break right through this lock. Look at it all, Dr. Decay.
Of course. We're going to be rich.
Is that all there is? Such a measly amount?
Behind the ears. Time to wash the old hair. Something should be done about the plumbing in this place. Disgraceful. You rang, Mayor?
Yuck, was that the hotline?
Right, boss, and it's for you.
Yes, Mayor.
Mighty Man, there's been a break-in at the most exclusive jewelry store in town.
Yuck and I are on the job.
Time to turn into Mighty Man?
You got it, Yuck.
I did.
To the mighty cave, Yuck.
Hey, watch this, Mighty Man! Ta-da!
Yuck's in the house! Just made it. I forgot how bad it was.
Drop in anytime, MM.
This means money, money, money.
It's empty. I want more gold. And now, Dr. Decay.
Well then, I've got good news.
It better be.
My destructo ray machine is ready. Now we can shoot down the government's solid gold satellite.
Not bad, Dr. Decay.
But we need Mighty Man's dog, Yuck, to succeed.
Yuck?
Yes. Only a beamed picture of his face is horrible enough to shoot down the satellite.
Well then, we'll get Yuck. This lock's been chewed through.
Gee, you'd think they could find something a little better to eat.
Oh, got him! Keep his house down.
I am!
My toothpaste won't do the trick. Quick, get him in the van.
Mighty Man, help! Help!
Yuck, what's wrong?
Help!
Hey!
Mighty Man!
What are you doing with Yuck? It's Mighty Man. Let's get out of here. I think I'll catch me some dog nappers.
Gold Teeth! It's that pea-brained Mighty Man! He stopped us!
And I've got no choice. I've got to get rid of Yuck. There goes Yuck. I've got to save him.
Mighty Man, help!
My poor doggy is gonna crash into that telephone.
Mighty Man, oh Mighty Man, where are you? Oh, not there. What are you doing here, Mighty Man? You should be under the M's.
When this mission's over, you're gonna have to lose some weight!
Now, let's find Gold Teeth. We've got to get Yuck.
But how do we do that, Gold Teeth?
Very easily, Doctor. I'll call him.
No sign of those gold choppers anywhere, boss.
I wonder what Gold Teeth wanted with you, Yuck.
It's my personal phone. You rang?
I'm a janitor at the City Museum. We're being robbed. Please hurry. We're on our way. Soon Yuck will be mine. We're too late. The robbers cleaned out the gold collection. Let's find the janitor.
Hey, we can split up, MM. I'm a big dog now. Besides, I'll yelp if I run into anything.
Well, all right. We'll save time this way.
Will this work?
Of course. The dinosaur is ready and... Here comes Yuck.
Gee, looks like the robbers missed some gold. Oh, but they left me a trail. I'll follow it and catch me the criminals. Oh, boy.
Yuck's heading straight for my trap.
Wait, I could be heading straight for a trap. No, I'm too smart to fall for one of those.
It's Gold Teeth.
We've got to hurry, Gold Teeth. I can't carry this much longer.
Hold on. We're almost to the dinosaur.
Hey! I can't move!
Mighty Man has been taken care of. Now I'm free to steal the satellite. Let's get back to the mine.
Hey! What are you doing with me?
Never you mind. Open the roof.
The satellite is overhead now!
We'll see what Yuck's face can do. Yuck's face did it. The satellite is headed straight for the lake. Quick, let's get the satellite. I've got to break out of this toothpaste. Now for some quick dental work. Now to find Yuck and Gold Teeth, I'll use my ugly tracker. And we know who's the ugliest of them all. I must have found Yuck. Or I hate to think what else.
I'll use Yuck's face for my next caper. Fort Knox.
Who would ever think that this dashing do-gooder face of justice would be turned into a fiendish face of crime?
Mighty Man!
Mighty Man!
How'd he get here, Gold Teeth?
Never you mind. I'll take care of that wonder wimp. This will tie you up for a while.
Let's get out of here!
Not without my satellite. That'll take care of the little one.
Hey, Mighty Man, aren't you forgetting something?
Not me, old pal. Now for Gold Teeth.
It's dark in here. Better use my flashlight. Oops, I didn't. I think I did.
Yuck! Quick!
I'm coming, Mighty Man! My little magnificent pal! I'll save you!
What happened?
Well, gosh, it was so silly, but you know what happened? You see, I reached in my pocket, and then I was going to think.
Oh, forget it. We've got to get Gold Teeth.
That's talking. Oh, there he goes! But I'll stop him!
Nice job, Yuck. Now I'll put this satellite back in orbit. Bon voyage! Well, the satellite's back in orbit, and the gold collection is safe at the museum.
And Gold Teeth and Dr. Decay are locked up where they can't do any harm.
Enough crime fighting for one evening. Now, turn me back to Brandon, Yuck. That's the wrong button, Yuck.
Now, don't tell me it's the wrong button. Oh, don't worry, Brandon. I'll have the whole thing fixed by the morning. You see, I read over the manual last night. It's the shipping manual. It explains everything. All I have to do... Sorry.
You sure this is the police chief's house? You heard the boss give us the address.
Wonder who that...
Goo, goo, goo.
What? It's a baby.
Daphne,
Chloe.
Coming, baby man.
the city council president was our first victim, and the chief is our second.
Right. And before we're through, every top official will be a drooling infant.
Oh, what do you got there, Brandon?
My prize roses. I'm entering them in tomorrow's flower show.
Oh, gosh, these roses smell real nice. But they don't look so good. Gee, Brandon, I don't think you're gonna win.
They would've. Oh, I'll forget it.
It's the hotline.
I'll get it. Yes, Mayor.
Mighty man, 2 of the city's top officials have...
Mayor? Are you still there?
Giggly goo, giggly gah.
What's that?
I think he said gurgly goo, giggly gah.
There's something wrong, Yuck. We better find out what's going on.
I'm way ahead of you, Brandon. Here comes the mighty machine.
Mighty, mighty, mighty man! The mayor? Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. He's acting like a baby.
And he eats like one, too. Messy, messy, messy.
Yeah, and where did he get that candy apple?
Now, Mayor-Z, where-Z, give Uncle Yucky the apple. Look, Mighty Man, a clue. Tasty Taffy Stand.
That's on the pier. Give the apple back to the kid, the mayor, and let's go.
Only Mighty Man can ruin our plan, say, and we'll soon be rid of that turkey.
Boss, they're here.
Okay, now you know what to do. Let's go.
Nothing seems to be wrong around here, M.M.
I'm not so sure, Yuck. Something's fishy about this place.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I smell it, too. Catfish.
That's my doggy. He smells fish, well, I smell danger. Okay, Yuck. Let's search the pier. Meet you back here in an hour.
Right-o, boss.
What's that? Holy diaper rash. A baby? At this hour? Wow! That kid must have been born at the Indianapolis Speedway.
He's taking the bait. Stand by. I'm gonna reel him in.
Roger, boss.
Turn it on, Chloe.
Gotcha, Mighty Man.
Baby man. I should have known.
That's right, Mighty Man. I've got a bottle specially for you.
Doom, 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 doom. All this looking is giving me an appetite. My nose says taffy.
Wave bye-bye, Mighty Man.
Good old Yuck. You came just in time.
Grab her, Chloe. Let's get out of here.
Yuck! Get me unstuck!
With pleasure. You're delicious, M.M.
Not now, Yuck. We've got criminals to catch. Hold on to your house, Yuck. I'm putting it in high gear.
Uh-oh, it's that taffy. It's stuck to my house.
Yuck! Cover up or we're goners! The pier! It's sinking!
Gee, I didn't feel any earthquake.
Yuck's face can make a job easier or a lot worse.
We had him and he got away.
There, boss. We'll get him.
Yeah. Now, we'll use that weird dog of his to do it, see? Give Daphne the antidote and let's get moving.
What happened?
Never mind. We've got work to do.
Something has to be done, Mighty Man. We can't just leave the mayor that way. Gosh, I think he's kind of cute.
The assistant mayor's right, Yuck. We've got to do something before this city runs out of baby oil and talcum powder. Mayor's office?
Hurry, please! They're turning the health commissioner into a child!
Here's where I stop Baby Man. Yuck, you wait here.
I'd better get the mayor home to his wife. It's past his feeding time. Come on, Mayor. Mayor's office. Yuck speaking.
Listen correctly. Mighty Man has been turned into a baby. If you want the antidote, you must hurry.
Mighty Man? A baby? I'm on my way. Hey, I don't even know where I'm going.
Hey, Dummkopf, the antidote will be in the trash can around the corner from the mayor's office.
Hey!
Yuck, it was a false alarm. I went, Yuck.
Here I am, old mighty baby. I got the antidote right here.
What?
Uh-oh. I think somebody made a big, or should I say, little mistake. Got you, little fella. Now what we need is... Uh-oh. Now you got me. There we go. Snug as a bug in a rug. Now to see about a little din-din for your tummy-wummy. What do we got in the old refrigerator row? Oh, let's see here. Tuna fish, a peanut butter sandwich, jelly. Oh, hey, cold spaghetti. It's your Mighty Man, where did you go? Come back. Little kids shouldn't be out alone at night like that. Mighty Man, where are you? Hey, it's a Baby Man, and he's got Mighty Man. It's Yuck to the rescue! The baby company? Huh, I wonder if this is where babies come from.
Nobody can stop me now.
What was that? There's somebody up there.
Nah, not for long. My teddy bear up there will take care of him.
Oh, so you want to make faces, huh? Well, I can make faces, too. Get a load of this. Gee, I really didn't think I could make an uglier face than his. There, now I can get a good look.
Okay, first thing to do is make a list of the places we're going to loot, see? Then we're going to finish baby-izing the officials.
Got it. Now all I gotta do is...
It's Yuck, and he's freed Mighty Man.
Grab him! Don't let him get away!
Yuck, what Listen, Yuck, something's making me dizzy.
Duck, Mighty Man!
Let's get out of here.
Thanks for the antidote, my canine pal. Now let's get Baby Man and his nannies.
Right, Mighty Master. I'll take care of the toddler.
Nah, you won't take care of nobody, Yuck. Because from now on, see, you're going to be a whimpering puppy.
Not me. I never whimpered in my life.
Goo 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 gaga goo goo.
Slow down, ladies.
That away, Mighty Man. We got them all now.
Goo goo gaga goo.
Well, Mighty Man, the city officials are back to normal and on their jobs again.
And Baby Man has the right babysitter, the city jailer.
By the way, Mighty Man, there's one thing about this caper I haven't figured out yet.
What's that?
Well, now that you're not Mighty Baby anymore, what do I do with this? Do I put it like in a square, or do I make it a triangle? And hitting myself with a pen.
Uneventful day on Earth. And you can bet the mighty ORBOTS team is taking advantage of it for a little rest and relaxation.
I wish there was something to watch on television.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait till you see what's wrong.
Right! It's a special about us!
Who says there's nothing good on the tube anymore?
Mighty ORBOTS, the most powerful force for good in the entire galaxy.
Oh no, look!
It's Norda. I remember him.
And I bet he remembers us.
I can't watch!
Lighten up. It's just a show. Speaking of lightening up, you need a diet.
Really are the greatest. But elsewhere in the galaxy, there's someone who disagrees a lot with Rob's statement.
This Earth broadcast is very upsetting.
It is hopeless, Lord Umbra. Mighty ORBOTS is unconquerable.
So it would seem. We shall try a different tack. Instead of defeating mighty ORBOTS with muscle, we shall defeat him with mind, which is why you are here, Mentalis. Observe.
Evelon, the vilest and most dangerous world in the entire galaxy.
Precisely. Lure mighty ORBOTS there, and the planet will do the rest.
But how do we do that?
Elementary. To steal something the Galactic Patrol desperately needs.
wish you'd lose your appetite for a while.
Uh-oh. Bo's got an idea, and that usually spells trouble. While the robot with the big appetite takes a little nap, Bo and Boo pay him a visit.
I really don't think we should be doing this, Bo. Shh! Don't spoil things, Boo. We're just putting Crunch on a little diet, that's all. This is gonna be my greatest gag ever.
Something's up, Ono. It's Dia!
Attention Galactic Patrol. Emergency. I spotted a comet on a collision course with Earth.
Oh no!
Don't worry about that comet, Rondu. Mighty ORBOTS is on the way.
Wait, Rob. That's not necessary.
Not necessary? Am I hearing you right?
Right now, an area of dense cosmic debris is moving through our solar system. Normally, only mighty ORBOTS could save Earth from being destroyed.
Right, and we'd better get to it.
Hold on, Rob. Take a look at this. The deflectron. It sends out a force field that deflects any object before it can strike the Earth. As long as we have it, we're in no danger.
Looks like we've been replaced by a machine, Ono.
Could be, Rob. But that deflectron had better be pretty good to handle what's coming up.
The asteroid is now headed directly for Earth, Lord Umbra. But I'll get there first and initiate Phase 2.
Excellent. That way, we will accomplish two objectives at once. The ruin of the Galactic Patrol and the destruction of mighty ORBOTS.
Looks like Rondu's got everything under control, Ono.
Oh no! Maybe not everything.
Rob, Ono, come in.
What's up, Rondu? Another job not for mighty ORBOTS?
Someone's attached a tractor beam to the deflectron, and they're blasting out of the solar system with it.
Oh no!
They may want the deflectron, but what they're getting is mighty ORBOTS. Unite! Heroes will never be scared! Bright lights shining together as one! All of us protecting the world for me We've got a date with a hot satellite. Mighty ORBOTS! Deflectron to the planet Evelon. Dead ahead.
I don't like the looks of it.
I'm with you, Ono. Let's just find the Deflectron and get out of here.
Welcome to Evelon, mighty ORBOTS.
Then tell us.
I hope you enjoy your stay. Because you're never leaving.
A force field? Well, that won't stop us. Then again, I could be wrong.
Wow, that field's tougher than it looks.
And I can't get through to headquarters.
I've lost contact with mighty Orbots, dear. See if you can locate them.
I'll try, Father, but...
This is Umbra. Excuse the interruption, but I thought you might like to know that your doom is fast approaching, and there is nothing you can do to stop it.
Things look bad for Earth. Only mighty Orbots can save the day. But mighty Orbots is having its own problems.
Pour it on, guys. That force field's drawing off our energy.
Oh no! Without power, we'll be trapped here forever! It's draining our power! Nothing is working!
Nothing. That just might work. The force field's draining mighty Orbots because we're fighting it. Our only chance of escaping it is to shut off all power. All power off! Now!
It looks like Rob's plan worked, except for one small detail. The robots are now falling out of control.
Power on, Ono! Quick!
Oh boy, that's the closest I've ever come to being an instant junkyard.
Oh no! That force field drained our energy levels critically low!
Look!
It's the Deflectron!
And there's nothing to stop us from taking it but that clown from Shadow.
That's right, robot. And stop you I shall. They don't call me Metallus or nothing.
Why isn't anything ever easy?
Attack mighty Orbots!
He's got Ono!
Oh no! There goes the toolkit and the battery pack!
Bad news for mighty Orbots. Without that battery pack, they can't recharge.
You've caused enough trouble! Put me down! I think I could have timed that better.
No problem, Ono. I gotcha.
This moment, Tor, that fails to reassure me. We got it
If you eat those rocks, you can turn them into energy.
This is all your fault. Oh no, Bo, what did you do? It was a practical joke. I thought it'd be funny to remove Crunch's appetite chip.
So he can't eat. Well, this isn't funny, Bo.
No problem. I'll fix it. Smashed.
It must have happened when we short-circuited the force field. Without her toolkit, Ono can't repair it. And unless we get some power, we're stuck here for good.
Don't worry, guys. Help is on the way.
The Deflectron field on Evelon? So that's why Father couldn't raise mighty Orbots. I hope I can blast through.
The force field can absorb anything Dia can throw against it. And if that wasn't bad enough, look who's back.
There's gotta be something we can do. Use your heads.
How about if we keep Mentalis from using his head instead?
Way to go, Bort!
My helmet! No! Now the monster's out of control!
Anybody got any power left?
I've got a little. Oh no! Mentalis is getting away!
I'll stop him. We don't have enough power left to catch him.
Shadow Starship. That must mean that the Deflectron field is down.
Mentalis to Umbra. The mission is a success. The Deflectron has been destroyed, and mighty robots are powerless on Evelon.
Good work, Mentalis. Without mighty Orbots, the Galactic Patrol is helpless to stop their doom.
Not quite helpless. Mighty Orbots isn't the only member of the Galactic Patrol, and you're on your way to prison.
There's not a chance of repairing the Deflectron.
At least this circuit board from the controls will repair Crunch.
Come in, Orbots.
What's to eat?
Umbra's put an asteroid on a collision course with Earth.
Oh no!
Without the Deflectron, it will hit Galactic Patrol headquarters in less than 30 minutes.
The Deflectron's been destroyed, Rondu, and mighty Orbot's power has been drained.
This looks bad. Very bad.
If only we could get the power we need!
The Deflectron's Neo-Proton core could be adapted as a power source, but it would take hours.
Neo-Proton?
Crunch! It's unstable!
Oh no! Poor brave Crunch!
powerful self again. But is even mighty ORBOTS capable of stopping this?
The asteroid will enter our atmosphere in another 10 seconds.
Friction's burning it down, but not enough.
Maybe I can help it along. It's split up! Oh no! The dam's been destroyed by one of those asteroid chunks!
We've got to stop that flood before it hits the city. We've done it! The dam held!
Oh no! There's still one chunk left! The biggest!
And it's gonna hit Galactic Patrol headquarters!
Mighty ORBOTS finally gone to that big scrap heap in the sky.
That's one less agent of Shadow to worry about.
Good work, dear.
Thanks, Father, but he's the one who deserves it.
As long as we have mighty ORBOTS, Shadow doesn't stand a chance.
You guys deserve a rest. You were great.
I'm really sorry about my joke punch. I hope this makes up for it a little.
He's eaten so much lately, he probably doesn't have room for anything else.
Good thing he didn't have room, or he'd probably have eaten the whole lab.
This is Space Station Galileo. Please acknowledge. Is there anyone out there? Is there anyone...
Off you go, boy. Why are we electronically tagging them, Father? The Arctic biosphere isn't so large that we couldn't find them.
My hope is that they will not always live in this artificial world, Apex. One day, I hope to release them back into the wild. When we do, we'll want to keep track of them. With this.
What is that, Father?
I have no idea. Somebody is sending a powerful distress signal from old Earth. My tracking unit must be tuned to the same frequency. Notify Skywatch. Find Zenith and your brothers. We must deploy a rescue team immediately.
Right away. Dragonflyz, maximize!
The distress signal is getting weaker every minute. Whoever's sending it needs our help. There may not be much time.
We'll get there as fast as we can. Are you ready, Dragonflyz?
Serped up and ready to rip.
Fight is might!
The signal in the wind pits. We'll pick it up back outside on old Earth.
How long before we get there, Zenith? We're coming up on the distress coordinates any minute now.
Scanner hitting red. We're right on top of it.
Oh, look at the size of that thing!
Anybody here?
Come on, let's check it out!
Wow. This place looks pretty ancient. This equipment must be 30th, 31st century.
Peak, Summit, check the rest of the ship. Apex and I will see if we can locate some kind of flight recorder.
Wow.
Come on, Peak. Let's do some sightseeing.
Right behind you.
I think I got something.
Mayday, Mayday. This is Space Station Galileo. Please acknowledge. Is there anyone out there? Mayday, Mayday. This is Space Station Galileo. Please acknowledge. Is there anyone out there?
There's got to be more. I'll see if my helmet comm can draw a direct link to the recorder.
Let's double back to Zenith.
Whoa. All the escape shuttles are missing.
Yeah, and if there ever was anybody aboard this station, they got out quick. Let's go.
Computer, link with the onboard flight computer. Extract all pertinent data.
It's a ghost ship, Zenith.
What's that?
Let's get what we need and get out of here. I don't like this place.
The signal grows stronger.
And so does my anger if the Dragonflyz reach the signal before we do. Hurry, Nocturne! Who are you?
I am Krakow, leader of the Dogstraymen of the Highlands and master of all I survey. You trespass on Drayman domain?
You are too late, my loud friend. I have already claimed this space station as my own.
No! You defile my land, fool?
Fool? Do you know who I am? I am Dreadwing, ruler of Old Earth, and dispenser of your death if you don't depart.
Huh? No, you are merely the jackal who will chew on the bones of my dinner.
Stand down, Draymond.
Attack!
Capture them!
Dragonflies, let's burn some wing and get out of here! I was just about to say the same thing.
Do not let the dragonflies escape!
Dark Draymond coming up on the right. Air chamber to the max. Dragonflies, vaporize! Watch out!
Let me return the favor!
Looks like Nocturna really flipped for you, Summit. You gotta teach me that move! Let's head for the nearest wind pit, Riptor.
The dragonflies! Blackheart, teach this mutant cretin a lesson he'll not forget.
Is that the best you can do? Old Earth is mine!
You cannot destroy me that easily.
You fight well, Rebel.
Why do we fight at all, Krakow? We are not the enemy. You and I have a common call, a shared destiny to rule over all mutants.
I am listening, Rebel.
You want to rule old Earth. I want to rule Airlandis, the flying city of the dragonflies. Help me destroy the dragonflies once and for all, and I will leave you to rule alone over old Earth.
And what of Tornado?
So you do know who I am.
Yes, you are Dreadwing, soon to be ruler of Airlandis.
And you are Krakow, soon to be ruler of old Earth.
And Tornado.
Yes, of course. You have my word, for what it's worth.
The space station must have been one of the last to make it through the warp winds to Earth. Let's see what you picked up on your ship's black box, Zenith.
Computer, show me the flight record. Space Station Galileo.
This is Captain Elias Bristol of Space Station Galileo. The year is 3145. 25 years after the cataclysm. We've decided to return to Earth after finally sighting. We are now entering some kind of warp wind. Tremendous force. Don't know if we can make it. This is a zero-gravity station. Never meant to handle anything like this, but it'll be worth it to see trees. A crystal blue lake.
You say you found no bodies?
None, but all the escape shuttles were gone.
Yet a space station of that size would have supported hundreds of people.
Where did they go?
Maybe they found those trees in that crystal blue lake. Maybe they found paradise.
You must go back, retrieve the flight recorder before Krakow destroys it.
Krakow? If Krakow lives,
we should all be afraid.
You know this guy?
I thought him a story. A dark legend used to frighten Draymond children. He is a fearsome monster, without compassion, without mercy. If you return to Old Earth, I will fly with you. If Kreko exists, he could be the one who destroyed my village.
It is agreed then. My forces will lead the attack.
Of course.
Good. Your legions are cowards.
It's so hard to get good help.
I will go rest. We attack in the morning. Bring food to my chamber, slave.
It would be my pleasure. What do you find so frightfully funny, Fright?
Imagine Krako's surprise when Dreadwing betrays him.
Stab him in the back?
No, Nocturna, that's much too devious. We stab him in the front, over and over.
You mustn't fail to recover all the information on the flight recorder. This could be our first real chance to find a new home place. Auric has installed a quantum chip in your helmet computer. It should be of help.
Thanks. Every little quantum bit helps.
Mother of dragons! Zenith, look!
It's Dreadwing and Krako. They've joined forces.
All Dragonators, this is a Priority 1 battle emergency. All Dragonators proceed to your emergency launch positions. Repeat, deploy directly to your EL positions.
Wingstorm! I'll meet you at the end of the runway and get ready to tear a hole in the sky. Dragonflyz, maximize!
Deploy directly to your EL positions. EL positions.
Flight is might!
Flight is right!
Watch me, Dreadwing. I will show you how to bring death to the Dragonflyz.
We will stand at the ready, Krako, unless you call for my aid.
I will not need your help, rebel!
All right, Dragonators, we're outnumbered. So let's give them as many targets as possible. We'll hit them on all sides at once. Let's whip some air and take some names.
Dark Draven, attack! We despise traitors, Draven.
Prepare to taste the steel of our battle claws!
I am no traitor. I fight for what I believe, and I believe in Erlandis. You're joking me.
Erlandis rules!
Dragonflyz, maximize! Wingstorm! I can't stay up! That was a close one. Oh, you one, Storm.
Hang on, Zenith! Gotcha! Zenith, we're in big trouble. Our Exo-Wings are no match against those Draymond battle claws. Most of our Dragonators are down.
We've got to regroup. Get back to the city!
Here comes Riptor!
Dragonflies, neutralize. Return to Airlandis.
I repeat, break off and return to Airlandis.
There's nowhere you can fly, nowhere you can hide. Your city will fall, and Krakow will rise to power!
Throw everything you've got at them! We've got to cover our retreat!
Only could destroy each other for good.
Or for evil.
Gotta get in before we're left out!
Show them the power and the wrath of a Draymond warrior!
The Baydors can't take that pounding. They're ready to cave. I don't know how much longer we can keep them out.
Unless we invite them in.
What is this? Are they surrendering? Airlandis is mine! No one to take what is mine.
But you do need someone to tell you you've been duped.
No! I am Krakow, ruler of all I survey! Dread!
I bid you farewell, Krakow, former ruler of old Earth.
We lost Airlandis, but one less Draymond is a victory nonetheless.
We're taking you back home, Krakow. All we want is the black box. The rest is all yours.
It's nice to know you're so missed, Krakow. Now tell them to back off, or their leader's going to be missing for a long, long time.
I think I just about got it.
After them! No! Let them go. They have kept their word.
Despite our hardships, we have made a safe landing, and we are now setting off for the place we call the Oasis. According to our satellite pictures, there are still lakes, trees, even green grass there. Anyone finding this record, the coordinates are... The coordinates are... See you there.
Captain Bristol did not give up, and neither must we. One day we must leave this city in the sky and make our way back home.
In the future, all of us shall know men once walked upon the earth below.